I will vote for Donald Trump. Even though he keep deporting y'all. I will vote for Donald Trump. He been snatching all y'all kids from y'all. I will vote for Donald Trump. He got white people kidnapping y'all.
Justicia. Una injusticia, una grande injusticia.
You guys remember the Latino woman that was singing, I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote.
I will vote.
Raise your hands, come on.
For Donald Trump.
Her husband is being deported. Let's talk about it. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, the entire internet is going crazy about this Cuban Latino woman that was in Donald Trump campaign allegedly. I'm going to put the allegedly there and you'll see why later. And she was there singing, I will vote for Donald Trump during the campaign of the presidential election. Now it's been revealed by the news that this woman, now her husband, is facing possible deportation because his papers, like, he's doing the immigration thing and ICE picked him up along the corridor and they're ready to deport him straight away. And the woman is out here crying and all that. And people are like, you know what? When you were out there singing, I will vote for Donald Trump, you didn't think it was going to touch you. You were out there singing this song when you know your husband is not, does not have a legal status in the state and all that. And this has struck the entire conversation of the Latino group, of the Cuban group on the role they play in voting Donald Trump as the president of the United States. Anyway, guys, let's go check out people's reaction to all this and then we'll come back and talk more.
Justicia. Una injusticia, una grande injusticia.
Yanet Correa screams injustice after her husband was placed on an expedited deportation order after showing up to his immigration check-in in Miami. The detentions are not only creating panic and fear, but Correa's immigration attorney tells NBC6 it's also creating confusion. Immigration court attorney Antonio Ramos tells us this is now the new normal. As the detention of immigrants with what's known as the I-220A form continues, Ramos explained what's been happening inside the court.
People get in front of the judge. The DHS offered dismissal of the case, and I have to make a parenthesis because dismissal of the case in the previous administration, people saw it as a good thing because they're not going to be arrested. So a lot of people accept the dismissal. When they accept the dismissal, they withdraw the application in front of the judge. The case is closed in front of the judge. They are literally in a legal limbo and they can be detained.
Julissa Hernandez panicked when she saw that her husband's check-in took longer than expected. Her husband was eventually released, but now she's worried about what will happen to her when she shows up for her own immigration check-in next week.
You was singing all that mess, talking about I will vote for Donald Trump. And now you're screaming, shouting, acting like we're supposed to give a damn about your husband being deported after you was singing, talking about I love my freedom. But your man ain't free no more, is he? Like we supposed to have to give. What was? Who said that?
It's like when I see stuff like that, I'll be kind of sad because I'll be wanting to care. Like it's like 10% of me, like I'll be wanting to care, but then I'll be like, yeah, you didn't. You didn't give a not until it started affecting y'all anyway. I will vote for Donald Trump. Hey, that shit kind of slide though. I will vote, yeah, for Donald Trump. Y'all was getting it. Y'all was jigging. See, but why y'all gotta do that though? Like, why y'all gotta like make songs and wear the merchandise and wear the hat and get the tattoo? That's too many receipts of y'all looking stupid. I mean, the bar the flow, but y'all gotta change the lyrics up a little bit now. Y'all gotta change the lyrics up. Now y'all gotta be like, Donald Trump, yeah, he got my vote. Yeah, now Donald Trump putting us on the board. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say throne, you gotta roll the R's with it. It's dope though.
We all know her. She is on fire right now. She is trending bigly. But wait a minute. Wait. Watch.
Una injusticia. Una injusticia, una grande injusticia.
Janet Correa screams injustice after her husband was placed on an expedited deportation order after showing up to his immigration check-in in Miami.
That is the same lady who sings the Donald Trump song. Her name is Janet Correa. She is a Cuban in Florida, and her husband is being deported. Honestly, this brings me joy. For years, especially in Florida, a large portion of the Cuban community has been reliably voting Republican, and more recently full-blown MAGA. I think Florida Cubans are some of the most problematic Latinos in terms of voting. They rallied behind Trump as he screamed about mass deportation, somehow thinking it wouldn't apply to them. Surprise. And I'm so glad that they voted themselves out of our country. Trump campaigned on mass deportation, and these MAGA Cubans voted for mass deportation, and now they're getting deported. They got what they voted for, and I love that for them. A lot of Cubans, possibly seeking legal status like naturalization in the U.S., have now eliminated themselves from the voting rolls, and I say good, because I'm tired of them sabotaging our elections. Now again, I do not wish this on the Cubans who don't support Trump, but statistically, most of them do.
Sorry, but I'm not sorry. So you mean to tell me that the women who helped rally so many of those Cuban American votes, so many of those Latino votes, singing that song, the I will vote Donald Trump, you mean to tell me that her husband was detained by ICE immediately after not receiving or not getting approval after his immigration meeting? They were waiting for him right outside of the office. They detained him right as soon as he exited the office. And they placed him on expedited removal from the United States. What a betrayal. If only there was a group of people that was trying to tell you guys not to do that. If only there was a group of people trying to tell you guys not to vote for that man. But you didn't care. Instead, you went and campaigned for that man. I will vote Donald Trump. You sang that song proudly with your entire chest. And now, it's not even just her husband, y'all. They saying that it's other family members that have gotten detained. They are literally ripping her family apart, member by member, member by member, literally. And the fact that they're not even giving you any time to be able to say your goodbyes, they immediately detained him as soon as he walked out of that meeting. As soon as he did not receive approval for his immigration status, they immediately detained him. And she's literally on CBS News crying her eyes out. But it's like, why are you crying, Janet? Just sing. I will vote Donald Trump. You should be happy. This is what you voted for. You literally getting what you voted for. You voted for this. Why are you crying? And in case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's right here. There's actually multiple documentations, articles. There's even the video on CBS News. And as stated, Janet Correa's husband, unnamed in most reports, has been navigating through the legal labyrinth of the U.S. immigration for years. He's done everything right. No crimes, no slip-ups, just back-breaking work to build a life. But his case was dismissed in court. ICE agents were waiting in the hallway, no warning, no second chances. Expedited removal. Just like that. Just like that. But I don't want nobody feeling bad for Janet. Do not feel bad for Janet. Maybe feel bad if they have children because they're separating a family. Maybe even feel bad for the husband. I don't know. But to be honest, you saw your wife was doing this. You should have told her and reminded her of your legal status. Excuse me, baby. You remember, I'm currently fighting to get mine. Maybe not do this. Oh well, too bad. Don't feel sorry for her, because I don't. Remember, this is Janet. Don't be fazed by the tears.
At the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
That's unfair. That's fair. This is unfair. It was only fair when it was happening to black people. I don't know how I'm going to say that to my mom. So yeah, don't feel bad for Janet, because Janet got exactly what Janet voted for. Janet got exactly what Janet voted and sang for. I don't know why she's crying. Maybe she should try singing her song. She looked really happy when she was doing that.
I cannot believe that Donald Trump would do this. Have you seen this? Hold on a second. I have to screenshot this. I found a side-by-side that someone made. I'm sorry. Those do not look like the same people to me. Who sang that song anyway? It turns out the name of the band is Los Tres de la Habana. And their own website, okay, says the singer's name is Ana Paez. Muy interesante. Not Janet Correa. And oh, look, they even mentioned the Trump song on their website. It's almost like maybe, just maybe, that's not actually her. Oh, look, Miami NBC said the woman's name isn't even Janet. It's Janet. It's Janet. And again, not her. Ladies and gentlemen, the educated party is making this go viral. I didn't just see it here. I saw it on X. It's on Facebook when I was looking for the person's name who was the singer. It came up on Facebook, here, Instagram, YouTube, and it's got views, retweets, reposts like crazy. Not one of those people looked to see who the actual singer is and believed it when they looked nothing. They looked nothing alike. I mean, literally, what made me initially do this wasn't the fact that it was a person who sang at Trump's rally. It was the fact that they looked nothing alike. None of you even tried. You didn't even try. This is exactly why you live in an echo chamber and you do believe propaganda. And you guys spread it like nobody's business without doing any research whatsoever. You will never, ever catch me on here posting about something without giving receipts. I can't stand it, even when the right does it, because you need receipts to prove what you're saying. Otherwise, why do you believe people just like that? It's 2025. You have a computer in your hand. In your hand. It took me 3 minutes. In your hand. You can ask AI, who sings the Hispanic Vote Donald Trump song? And then you'd get the answer. That's what I did. Took me 3 minutes. I got the answer, went to the website, looked at her name. I don't even think it took 3 minutes. That's how easy it is. It took me longer to collect the photos and to screenshot and stuff like that than it was to do any of that. And they look nothing alike, yet you're spreading it. What is going on? You guys, it takes 2 seconds. It's not that hard to actually look something up. I promise you, it's so easy in today's society. I used to be a never Trumper. You may have seen my video because it's gone semi-viral, at least viral for me, where I say that in 2016, I cried when Trump was elected. Like literally, we used to make jokes about Trump for president and because it was so ludicrous. And now I support him fully. Because I stopped, I got out of the echo chamber, and I actually looked into it myself. And it completely changed my perspective. Maybe, just maybe, you should try it. My name is Crystal. I watch press conferences all day long, even when it's just the UN continually talking about Iran and Israel for you, so you do not have to. So make sure you like, follow, and share this video, because this is going viral today, and it's like so far from true. Why do people fall for this? This is an AI. I don't get it.
Cubans for Trump. Now let's take a look at Janet Correa that sung this song. It's a buzzing song on the internet. I will vote for Donald Trump. Okay, you're gonna vote for Donald Trump. Now your husband got detained and is an expedited deportation up out of here. Out of the United States of America. Okay, back to Cuba. Just like that Cuban rapper, El Funky. You Cubans do not learn. You're not learning. Okay? Look what racists did to black people in America and Native Indians. Look what they did to those group of people. But you thought you were different because you have a lighter skin complexion. So you were banking on the fact that, well, I have a lighter complexion, so Trump won't mess with me and my peoples. Wrong. You're dead wrong. You see? See, a racist will see immigrants in one pile. It don't matter. Unless you're like Afrikaners and you look exactly like them, they won't see you different. I promise you. They look at you as the same group of people. My complexion, Cuban complexion, Venezuelan, whatever you are. That's how they look at you. They see you as that, and you cannot change that perception in their mind. No matter if you make a million songs, right, and sing, I will vote for Donald Trump. It don't matter. It's not going to change their perception about you. You could be a rapper like the Cuban rapper El Funky. It doesn't change anything. Now it's the backstabbing part for me, because a lot of these Cubans, right, and other nationalities also, were granted their temporary protective status by a democratic government in the United States of America. And instead of support those who supported them, what they did was stab the Democrats in the back and go ahead and supported MAGA. Of all other, it's one thing to be supporting a Republican government, but you supported MAGA, a known racist organization. You understand what I'm saying? You saw this 2016, 2020. MAGA is a known racist organization. They like no immigrants. It don't matter where you're from and who you are. The lighter complexion of your skin is not going to give you a pass, because they have one agenda, and it's to get people of color up out of here. Can't you see that? Right? Look how many people they're grabbing up off these streets. Now ask yourself this question. What if there weren't citizens in America who are fighting this battle with MAGA? Imagine what they would do if there weren't any courts in place, like if there weren't a Supreme Court and certain types of laws that they have to obey, even though they're barely doing that, right? They're really doing anything they want. How in your right mind can you be an immigrant and support MAGA? They don't like you. They don't want you here. So that's the reason why you see the celebration of a lot of people on the internet, and you can't blame them, because they warned you guys. You can't blame them for celebrating these people who publicly outrighted supported MAGA, and now it's coming to bite them in the ass. Getting their loved ones out of here, send them back to Cuba, where they will probably be registered in Cuba as trying to overthrow the Cuban government, right? It's going to happen. Do not blame these people who are celebrating. Keep singing that song. I will vote for Donald Trump. It ain't going to work out for you.
Okay. Now I get it why that woman was seriously trying to debunk the news. To like, oh no, she's not the same woman that... Are people being picked up by immigration, by ICE? Are people being separated from their family, even people that have not committed crime? So what's she talking about? And she was trying to debunk it without even putting the pictures side by side to do that. Like, okay, girl. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section, share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this story down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts, okay? So let's I already did a video of the lady that her father has only 6 months to live and all that. This is it, like when you vote against your own personal interest. And I get it, somebody called me out on one of this video talking about how, oh, I supported Donald Trump during the election. Huh? That I didn't support Kamala Harris. I was like, where are you getting from? Are you been watching my videos? Like, really, I want to address this before I go into the video. Because if you've been watching my videos, I know I was talking about how the Biden administration was not doing anything to stop Israel from attacking the Palestine. That was one of my bowl of contentment, because at that time I was in Lebanon. I could see firsthand what Israel was doing, even in Lebanon. I could see, I could hear it, and I could see how the atmosphere is. And I was like, these are both administration would not support, but Kamala was the best of the better evil. And I was asking, are there no other parties that someone else can vote and probably take these two parties, the Democrat and the Republic? And a lot of people said there were and all that. I never, and I'm saying it, Never go check out those my videos. They're still up. I never for once said I support the Donald Trump. I may not convince people on who and what they should vote, but never. And if you know me, you will know that I'm a girl's girl. The fact that Kamala will be like the first black woman. It's still some of you guys that were in the comment section telling me I should not call Kamala a black woman, that she's a biracial woman, that she's mixed with, she's not, come on, I have to say that. But anyway, I have to address that really quick in this video. But anyway, I feel like the Mexicans, the way they voted, and they're getting exactly what they voted for, honestly. They are getting it. And the truth is that as much as we are having this conversation, having Donald Trump as the president of the United States is going to affect everybody, including the entire world, including me. It's going to affect everybody. We can see what he's doing in Iran. We're seeing is going to affect, but even the immigration law, definitely it doesn't make sense why they are trying to separate family. But Donald Trump never hide immigration laws for them. He said there's going to be massive deportation. And does these women or these Hispanic people that they know they have one family member or the other that is not documented, do they think that they're going to be exempted from it? And they went ahead to vote for him. So for me, like, as much as I have empathy for how families are being broken, the tears and all that, but when you look at it in a very logical way, you're just like, okay, it's sad, but okay. She was thinking, I will vote for Donald Trump. And that's why when people that have the proximity to whiteness, they feel like they're untouchable because they are light skinned or because they are pale, they are not black. People of color, they do that. And that's why, like, sometimes I look at them like, whether you like it or not, the white man does not see you as a white man. They see you as people of color. And then they might see me as black, but they see you as people of color. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this entire conversation down in the comment section. But keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because it helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this guy. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.